Sorry about that. I'm gonna kill whoever invented daylight savings time, by the way. I'm gonna send them to the Shadow Realm, where every morning the clock goes an hour forward. So they just keep losing more and more sleep. Who created it? Farmers.
I think it was Ben Franklin.
I'm gonna kill every farmer in the entire world. Agriculture is doomed. You heard it here first. I'm sorry if this panel's a little bit low-key, because I'm pretty exhausted. It's been a long weekend, but I'm still having a great time, and I hope you guys are too. And I was going to show the Season 0 episode again at the end of the panel. Did you guys all see that yesterday?
No.
Yeah.
So some of you didn't, so I will show that at the end of the panel. Fantastic. I'm actually going to put my laptop on standby mode because the battery's a little bit low and I didn't bring my power cable like an idiot. But I'm sure you can deal with not looking at Marek and Bakura for the next 50 minutes or so. So how are you guys doing?
Good.
Pretty good. This is my last panel of the weekend, unfortunately. It's very sad, but I hope there's still lots more fun to come for you guys. I also have, at 1 o'clock, I'm apparently doing commentary on the final duel of the Card Games for Charity tournament. I'm not sure how that's going to go, because I have no idea how Yu-Gi-Oh works these days. I know there's...
You gotta synchro summon.
I know synchro summon. Synchro summon is where... you have two monsters that add up the star level to the monster you want to synchro summon. The same level? That's exceed summoning, isn't it? I was talking about synchro summoning. Synchro summoning is the star power, right?
Yeah.
You guys don't know either. What is exceed summoning?
Exceed summon is when you have two monsters of the same level and you get to summon a powerful monster, and then you have two overlay units or however.
Wait. I seem to have stopped caring. I was interested though, but I lost track of what you were saying. Sorry. So yeah, if you guys want to do a Q&A, like a small Q&A, feel free to line up in the middle of the aisle. I believe the microphone's on. Feel free to ask any questions whatsoever about the convention, about me, about the Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series, about... Unfortunately, my wife has to work at the booth in the dealer's hall while I'm here, otherwise it's unmanned and anybody can steal our stuff, which is a shame, but I wish she could be here. She's here in spirit. Just imagine somebody on the left of me making fun of me the whole panel. It's pretty much here in spirit. You could do that. You could be my wife today.
Can I be your wife today?
See, line up and then ask, and then maybe. Hello.
Hi. I got a question. Epic rap battles of history.
Yes.
Dan
Are you asking
Green.
me who I want to see have a rap battle?
No. Dan Green versus LittleKuriboh. Who would win?
See, I'm way too white. See, he's white, but he has the benefit of not being British. See, I have extra white points for that. So I don't know if you watched the Jaden versus Yugi rap.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
even though Yami won the rap, Jaden won the rap. Because Shady actually is able to do he's able to. He can pop some rhymes or whatever the actual phrase is. What is the right phrase? Bust a rhyme, there we go. What do you pop? You bust rhymes, what do you pop?
Caps.
Caps.
Pop caps. I'm gonna bust a rhyme in his ass. If it actually came down to it, I think Dan Green would win every time, because honestly the guy he's an inspiration on so many levels to me, and inadvertently he's changed my life. And if I ever did meet the guy, I just want to shake his hand and say thank you. So I highly doubt I would start rapping at him. But who knows? Who knows what the situation will bring? Maybe a convention will arrange it that he and I will have to rap, and I'm not sure how that would go. But I'm sure I'd probably end up giving in to him at some point.
Yeah. Excellent. Thank you.
I'd love to see an actual Jaden versus Yugi epic rap battle of history, or Yugi versus Ash from Pokemon or something.
Yes. Yes.
What?
Hello again.
Hello again, Roxas.
Okay, there we go. Hello? Hello? It's still going.
It's because it's you, Roxas. You have no soul.
No, I have no heart.
Or soul.
I have a soul.
But apparently not a voice.
Yeah. I'm a nobody, what do you expect?
What's the question, man?
Can Bakura challenge Merrick to a shower game?
They're way past that. I don't know, if Marek, was it Bakura challenging Marek to a shower game?
Yeah.
I think he would do it. If you've read any of my fan fiction, he does that several times. I'm not even joking, unfortunately. But I think Yugi would win the shower game because he'd come into the room and flush the toilet while they were in there. And the water would just get hot and Marek would be like, ah, freak! And they'd both lose. There you go, Roxas. I hope that was okay. Hello.
Hey. I was wondering, since you haven't finished abridging Yu-Gi-Oh, during seasons 4 and 5, can you add more puzzle shipping?
More puzzle shipping?
Yes.
Is what I have in the show not enough?
Yes.
Yes?
You need more puzzle shipping.
We need more puzzle shipping.
Yes.
I'm surprised at how well the video went, the one I did for charity with Yami having Yugi on the leash. I don't know if you've seen that. I don't know if you've seen that video where he's like, Yugi, you should get the whipped cream for later. You know, for snacks. I'm surprised at how well I thought that was going to be like one of my most polarizing videos, but surprisingly, everyone thought it was hilarious, and people keep quoting it, and I'm like, but it's so homoerotic. I mean, I have no problem with that.
Loves that.
That is the benefit. I actually saw people cosplaying from that video. Like there was a Yami with a Yu-Gi-Oh on a leash, and he had a kind of whipped cream. I thought that was hilarious. But more puzzle shipping. I mean, considering in season 4, Yami actually cries because he loses Yugi's soul, I'm sure there'll be plenty of opportunities for that.
Yeah.
So yeah, totally.
Hello.
Hello.
When you're finished with abridging Yu-Gi-Oh, do you think you'll be knighted by the Queen? Because 6 years, man. 6 years. It's a long, arduous process.
It is.
You need to be knighted.
And the Queen is obviously such a big fan of the show.
Yeah. Everyone is.
I believe she cosplays as Bakura sometimes. But I'm sure that she'll give me some sort of commendation. But a knighthood, like they knight people for like amazing deeds, like the benefit England. I think all of the Bakura jokes have probably detracted from England, if anything.
Well,
maybe.
Let's just say you brought all these people together. That's worth something.
That is pretty
right?
cool, but you guys should be knighted for that. Seriously, you guys are awesome. I will knight you guys right now. I dub the awesome fans. Oh, perfect. I dub the get on your knees. What character are you playing?
I am Shuhei from Code Geass.
Shuhei? I dub the Sir Shuhei from Code Geass. Awesome fan and awesome cosplayer.
Thank you.
No problem. Oh my god, I highly doubt I would ever be knighted by the Queen. Something would be very wrong with the universe if that ever actually transpired. Hello.
Hi.
How's it going, man?
Oh.
I've lost up. Oh no. Sorry, my microphone was having problems too. Thank you, Steve. Hello.
So, what stuff do you do in Naruto Abridged? Like the no jutsu stuff?
Oh, what stuff do? I
Yeah.
do the whole bloody thing, and I do not apologize for any of it.
You make the whole thing?
I do the voice of Naruto, I do the voice of Sasuke, which is basically just me not trying at all.
Could you do Naruto's voice?
Can I do Naruto's
Yeah.
voice? What do you want me to say?
I don't know, anything. Okay.
Alright.
The rower!
Oh, I can't say that.
Roar!
Oh my god, I'm such a huge fan of the rower! Why isn't the rower at MomoCon? It should be called RoRoCon! That would be awesome, it would be amazing! MomoCon no jutsu! Believe it!
But I don't believe it.
Hello.
Hello.
Kill the non-believer!
Question for Bakura.
Hello. Wait, which Bakura? The Yami Bakura? Okay. Evil. That's a very strong word. I prefer to use the word insane.
Question, where the heck did you get a Sephiroth card, and do you have a Genova summons to go with it?
Do I have a what? A Genova summons?
Yes.
I have an entire deck themed around villains. I have a Skeletor card, I have a Sephiroth card, I have a Bakura card. What other villains are there? I don't have a Marek card. That would be ridiculous.
Darth Vader.
Marek isn't going anywhere near my deck. I'm sorry?
I think I was Google Girl. I wanted to get a picture with you and my camera died on me.
Oh no.
Could I get a picture with you later?
Yeah, sure. If you come to the dealer's hall with me after the panel, like I'm gonna go out the main doors if you guys just want to follow me to come to the dealer's hall booth. Wait, what? I don't mind.
You're just gonna be like a mama duckling.
If you guys come down to the dealer's hall, I will be very happy to take a picture with you, no problem. Yay. Hello.
Hello there. I have a question for you as a writer.
You have a Cthulhu.
Yes, he used to be pure evil, but I tamed him.
He's adorable.
Evil is evil. Haven't you noticed?
Why, thank you.
Anyways, what's your question? Okay, as a writer,
yes.
When it comes to zany series like Yu-Gi-Oh, the Abridged series, are you conscious of putting it of any particular style or doing any formulaic things that make the comedy so appealing?
I'll be honest, I don't really know of any particular style with abridging. I mean, I guess I'd call it its own style unto itself. I just try and abbreviate what's already there. But when it comes to writing like actual like fiction, like, because I do write in my spare time, I try very hard to, I actually, oh no. They don't want you to know.
They don't want you to know the secret.
It's Roxas' revenge. Oh no.
May have a short in it.
Cthulhu quit messing with his mic.
I was going to say Cthulhu is causing me to lose sanity right now. But at least it... Maybe that worked. I don't try to like adhere to any style with abridging, but when it comes to writing fiction, I usually stick to like whatever... Oh, thank you. I usually try and stick to the style of, I usually write horror, funnily enough, with Cthulhu being in your hands and everything. And I'm a big fan of, like, writers like Stephen King and, who else? I like the comedy of people like Terry Pratchett and Douglas Adams. Those guys are fantastic. But I try to like mix and match different styles when I'm writing. I don't like to stick to any one particular style. I don't know if I'm answering your question very well right now. I'm kind of out of it. But repeat the question. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm
a writer myself. I write in my spare time, which is in very short supply nowadays. But I mean, the nostalgia critic, he's another funny internet comedian type person, and it seems on the internet there's a really particular off-the-wall style of humor that you just don't see in like TV or books or things most of the time, because on the internet you can get away with more and it's more alternative.
And we're our own editors as well. Like when you're writing for like a TV audience or like for a book even, you'll often have somebody where he'll be like, you'll submit it to them and they'll be like, well, you can't do this for an audience or you can't do that. With the internet especially with like live action videos and stuff and reviews, you're kind of your own, like, you make your own stuff like completely. It's a one-man team usually. So you're your own worst critic, and you're the guy who lets yourself get away with everything you can. So that's probably why it's more off the wall and surreal sometimes, because you're left to your own devices and things can get pretty crazy when you do that. But I can't really think of a particular style that I would classify it under, unfortunately. I guess it's the internet style. I don't know.
Which, because there are no editors, that's the style.
Right.
Thank you.
Okay, cool, no problem, man.
You have a cursed day.
That's beautiful. I actually listened to a bunch of H.P. Lovecraft audiobooks on the way over, and I kind of realized that he kind of writes the same novel over and over again, but it's a really good novel.
Well, as he says, the most merciful thing in the world, I think, is the inability of the human mind to correlate all its contents.
Beautiful. Exactly.
Well said.
Hi.
Hello.
Well, first I wanted to know, did you ever send Kurt my picture? Because I'm the girl who wanted to sign his boob.
Say again, sorry?
I'm the girl who wants to sign Curb's boob.
Curb's boob, yes.
And I know on What Chow you guys read a lot of like really, really bad fan fictions. And I was wondering, out of all of them, which one do you think is the weirdest?
Out of all the what, sorry?
All the bad fan fiction, which one do you think is like the weirdest one
all
you've ever read?
All the ones we've read on What Chow?
Or you've ever read. Like, which one do you think is the weirdest?
There was a really terrible fanfic we read on that podcast called Sonic Babies. Do you guys know about this?
I haven't heard this one.
See, there's some pretty terrible fanfic out there. Like, people always like refer to things like My Immortal or something like that. Because that
School. There's one called Smash School, really bad.
Smash School.
It's horrible.
It's really bad. But like things like My Immortal are like bad intentionally. Like, and I kind of feel like when you do it intentionally, like when Tommy Wiseau made The Room, that was awesome. I love that movie because it's really, really bad, and you can tell that they were trying to make something good. Whereas like these days, Tommy Wiseau is kind of aping on his persona that he has now, and he's kind of trying to make something bad, and it just becomes bad. Sonic Babies was bad in a bad way, but not because they were trying to be bad. It just was like the worst thing I've ever read. It basically, I don't want to go into too much detail, but it's about the Sonic characters who get transformed into babies, and they do a lot of the things that babies do, and a lot of the things that adults do.
Oh gosh.
It's very upsetting. And there was a fic we did where R2-D2, I can't remember exactly what the title was, but R2-D2 went inside Optimus Prime, and they had robot sex. And it seemed pretty accurate to what robots would do if they had sex. But it was messed up. What's the worst fanfic you've ever read?
Oh, that one's hard. I found it on Topless Robot, and it was about Fluttershy and the Cutie Mark Crusaders, and that's all I'm going to say.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
Last question. Can you say something in Dark's voice?
I don't actually voice Darts.
Wait, who voices him?
That's Takahata 101 from Team Plus Dart. I can try it.
Okay,
We will do him! It's the best I can do.
Thank you.
No problem.
Hey,
hello.
I'm voice acting myself. I worked on a bridge series inspired by you mostly. A couple questions. First of all, do you ever find it annoying when people do impressions of voices from your bridge series?
See, I can't find it annoying. Even if I wanted to find it annoying, I'd be the world's biggest hypocrite and a giant douchebag, because I'm doing impressions of everybody else's voices in my show. So an impression of my impression is really just essentially the same thing. Sometimes like people, like there was this one situation, and I hate to tell stories about like fans who've been weird or awkward at conventions, because I feel like some of them don't know, you know, if they're going out of line or anything. But there was this one convention on the West Coast where this guy was stood like 10 feet away from our booth in the dealer's hall, and like he was there all day, and all he would do is walk back and forth like as if he were marching in a parade, reciting lines in voices from my show. And like, occasionally he'd look over his shoulder at me, like he wouldn't even be looking at me while doing it. He'd just be walking back and forth, like acting like he was doing like Shakespeare in the Park or something. And every so often he'd turn over his shoulder and look at me and be like, like he was like, oh, I don't know. That was weird. And so, it was somewhat distracting as well, because he was kind of getting in the way of like everybody else's booths, like over on the other side of the row. But I don't really mind when people do voices whatsoever, because it's if anything, imitation is the greatest form of flattery, you know. So, and that's why I do it, you know, because I love Yu-Gi-Oh, and I want to try and sound like those characters.
Of course, and as another question, as I mentioned, I had made an abridged series for a long time, about 3 years, and recently I finally finished it because I figured out that I never had time to work on it, and I realized that I'd be going on to working on more original things that aren't exactly limited by a fandom and just lampooning it. So I'm asking you, do you plan on in the future, not necessarily ditching the abridged series, but eventually going on to make something completely original, an original story, original characters, not exactly held within the bounds of Yu-Gi-Oh?
Definitely. I'm actually working on a bunch of different original scripts right now, because obviously it's best to plan ahead. And I know Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged probably isn't going to end next year, or maybe even the year after that, but it'll end sooner or later, probably by 2016 or something like that, unfortunately. And if it ends later than that, I'll probably end up sounding like Grandpa for every character.
And I'm assuming that you're going to get animators to work on it, like Herbivores, for instance?
I don't know if it'll be a cartoon, like, because I don't know the first thing about animation, so if anything, I'd probably want to do something live action, That's certainly what I've been working on with the scripts that I'm currently looking at. The main one that I'm trying to do is like Cthulhu related. It's called Carl of Cthulhu. There he is. And it's about a guy who joins a Cthulhu-esque cult that is trying to destroy the world, but he thinks they're just very dedicated role players. So he gets wrapped up in that. It's kind of trying to be in the vein of like Shaun of the Dead or Tucker and Dale versus Evil, where there's just a lot of misunderstandings and like it's dark comedy. So something along those lines. But I'm definitely going to look into doing more original stuff after Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridget is finished.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Hello. Oh.
Short.
Oh no.
Hate being short.
Hi.
Hi.
I think Steve.
Thank you for
Work the shaft, Steve.
I hate being short. But about what they were saying about the writing thing, I'm a writer too, and I know how you feel. Like I can't draw and animate for crap, so. But actually, I wanted to do this because everyone said they were going to do it in the beginning and they wussed out. So everybody who wanted to sing Leather Pants for Kuriboh, yeah, come on, we're doing it now. Come on.
Yeah.
You guys are singing Leather Pants?
Really?
We want to do a trivia for you.
Did you want me to join in?
Yeah. Yes.
You guys want to come to the front of the room and stand in front of the...
I will do it.
If you guys want to come to the front, stand in front of the stage and I'll lead us all in a performance of Leather Pants.
Wait, is this open? Is this an open invitation?
Yeah, feel free. Come on.
Let's do it!
Oh, wow. Excellent.
Yes, we shall.
Is that everybody? Oh, Marek and Bakura have to be involved, obviously. Let's see if I can remember the lyrics. You guys will. All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Ow, wow, wow, ow, let's take his leather pants. Ow, wow, wow, let's get his leather pants. We want his leather pants. Rah, rah, ma, ga, 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 cha, cha, blah, blah, blah. Let off his leather pants. No, that's the second. My legs have been waxed. Cause when we get them, I am wearing your slacks right on my tush. Tush, 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 right on my tush, 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 right on my tush. Hey! My trousers, your breeches, your chaps. No, you don't get these pants from shopping at Gap. They're service socks. Sucks, 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 it really sucks. Sucks, it really sucks. You know that we want them, and you know that we need them. We want the pants, your leather pants. Me and Bakura, we will have our revenge. Him and me will take your leather pants. Oh, wow, me and Bakura, we will have our revenge. Him and me will take your leather pants. Oh, wow, wow. His leather pants. Oh, wow, wow, take off his frigging pants. Ga, ga, ra, 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 na, na, ma, 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 ka, ka, blah, blah, blah. Take off his leather pants. How does it go next? We don't want vinyl or chinos or briefs. I am a criminal and he is a thief. So we're hot, 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 hot. We are quite sexy. It doesn't. Shut up! I am Lady Gaga. Something, something. I like vertigo. Okay. Oh, I love Rear Window. I am British cock, 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 cock. We like Hitchcock, cock, cock. We like Hitchcock. You know that we want them, and you know that we need them. We want the pants, your leather pants. Me and Bakura, we will have our revenge. Him and me will take your leather pants. Oh, wow, wow. Me and Bakura, we will have our revenge. Him and me. Roxas, you're out of time with that. Oh, wow, wow. ho, take off. I'm sorry. I just saw the American flag waving. I thought, this is the most patriotic song of all time. Where, let the baby work it, move your tushy sexy. Where, let the baby work it, move that tushy sexy. Where, let the baby work it, move that tushy sexy. Where, let the baby work it. I'm an evil bitch, baby. We want your pants, and we want our revenge. We want your pants, and we're really just friends. Je voudrais son pantalon, Korea, son pantalon. Why am I speaking French? Why am I speaking French? I don't want to be French. We want your leather pants. Take off your frigging pants. Me and Bakura, we will have our revenge. Him and me will take your leather pants. Me and Bakura, we will have our revenge. Him and me will take your leather pants. We want your frigging pants. Let's get his leather pants. Take off those frigging pants. We are at MomoCon. Let's get his leather pants. Best con ever, yes. Excellent song. Thank you guys for singing it with me. That was fun. Just like America. Leather pants, the most patriotic piece of clothing.
We can all die happy now.
Hello, sir.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing, man?
Yeah, man.
I'm sorry?
I have a question for y'all.
Say again?
I have a question for y'all.
Oh, go ahead, yes.
Okay. I know you want a lot of duels, but I need to know, how do you stack your deck? I got a tournament to go to, and I'm about to win. I need to know how you're doing it. You know how you're doing that tournament later on?
Yes.
I need to learn how you stack it.
How to stack?
Yes.
I wish I knew, like, as I explained earlier, I don't even know how to summon a monster.
Come on, man. You gotta know something. You gotta know a trick, something.
Okay, here's the trick. Find a Millennium item and use it to mind control your opponent, preferably named Steve, and then, or duel My Valentine and she'll just give up immediately. Speaking of stacked, My Valentine, there you go. I'm sorry. Is that okay?
I guess, yes.
I genuinely don't know any Yu-Gi-Oh strategy. I'm sorry, man. I wish I could help. Everyone's like, oh, he can't cheat. Nah.
So you've done a lot of crossovers and cameos and stuff. Which has been your favorite and why, and which has been your least favorite and why?
Oh, some of my favorite crossovers that I've done, I really liked having Taka play Nappa in episode 40. Mainly because when I wrote him a script and he was like, yeah, this is okay, but I'm going to ad-lib a bunch of stuff that's like 10 times funnier, and I'm like, that's fine. So everything you hear him say in that episode is pretty much just him going off on a rant as Nappa. I enjoyed, what other crossovers have I done?
Team 4-Star.
Well, Team 4-Star, I'm in the show, but it's not really a crossover. Sorry, say again? I was in Sailor Moon Bridge, but being in other shows isn't really a crossover. It's just acting in different shows. That was fun. Code Ment. That was great. The Pirates and/or Ninjas video was fantastic.
Jenga!
Jenga, yes.
When Yami appeared in Naruto Spoof. When Yami appeared in Naruto Spoof.
Yes, why is everyone in the show a effing ninja? That was a lot of fun. But the Pirates and/or Ninjas video was great because he basically gave me an outline and didn't really tell me exactly what to do, and so a lot of that was also ad-libbing. Any chance I get to ad-lib is pretty much a fantastic experience. And obviously there were a bunch of bloopers that he left in that video. I love when people leave bloopers in videos. I do that all the time with Naruto Spoof, where I'm talking as Naruto and all of a sudden I'm like, and I leave that in the episode. That's a lot of fun. What was the other, you said crossovers or cameos, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so cameos do count. I'm sorry. Being in like Sailor Moon Abridged was a lot of fun, but incredibly racist, so I'm not going to repeat what I did.